Hello and welcome you all. I am once again before you with some interesting science facts. Do you still believe that heavier body reaches the ground earlier than a lighter body? Do you still believe that light always travels in a straight line? Do you still believe that small pores of a sieve can block the free flow of a water across it? If you believe so, please watch this video carefully. Your perception will be entirely changed. This is a piece of paper and this is book. You know, this book is heavier than this piece of paper. If I release both these from the same height, let's see what happens. I am just releasing. Now I put this piece of paper over this book, means heavier body. Let's see. I release both them simultaneously. What happens? I am releasing. Both reaches the ground at the same time. I have this laser light, and if I switch it on, you can see the spot of the light. Light is traveling in a straight direction, but if I put this prism in this path, then the prism will change its path. You can see the spot has changed the position. Now if I remove it, this is the original direction. Prism has changed its path. Okay, if I replace this prism with these optical fibers, these are the optical fibers. If I replace this prism with this optical fiber and I use this one, now you can see light is traveling in different directions. Light is traveling along multiple directions. Light is taking various paths. Light is in multiple directions. You can see many directions. This is the optical fiber taking the light along its path, and it is based upon total internal reflection. This method is also used in endoscopy test, and different directions you can see. So this is the principle of total internal reflection. Light does not travel in its original path, but it is taking the path of the fiber. If I bend the fiber, path will be changed accordingly. So this is, you can say, I am changing the color of the light also. The direction is automatically changed. Okay. Now I take a sieve. This is a sieve, very small pores of it, and I take some water over it. It passes through him. You can see water is percolating, crossing this sieve easily. Okay, but if I fill this container with water and I completely fill it up to the brim level, and if I put this sieve over it like this and I invert it back in this way, I invert it. Now you can see water has stopped coming out. Water is not coming out. If I disturb it, a little bit water is coming out. If I disturb it, but if I just move it over, also coming out. If I move it gradually, water is almost stopped coming. So the flow of water has stopped from these small pores. Okay, you can see there is a small hole in between. If I bring this container over it, this big hole, you can say this is wider in area. So if I bring it, this will come down. This will be empty. You can see entire one. Now you might be thinking the level of the water was less in this. Let's do the same activity with water at a high level, up to a high level. For that I take another container, this one. I will fill it completely with water. Then we'll do the same activity with this. Let's fill it. I'm filling it. Okay, I have filled it completely. Now it is filled up to the brim. Now I will repeat the same activity with this. Let's see what happens. will the will these pores will be able to prevent the flow of water? Let's see what happens. Let's see. You can see I remove my hands. Okay, you can see water is not coming out. The level of the water has increased, still water is not coming out, but the pressure at all the points at the bottom level is same. So why it is so? It is due to the surface tension of the water. Surface tension is preventing, air pressure is not preventing. Air pressure is same at all points. If I bring this container at this wider area, then entire water will come down and it will be emptied. You can see I will just shift it at the center position. You can see, yeah, it has been emptied. Okay, thank you very much.